All right, let's talk about confidence. But for this explainer, we're going to flip the whole script on it. Forget everything you've ever heard about learning to be confident. We're going to uncover how to master it as an energy that you literally broadcast into the world.
So let's just start with this one big question. Think about it. What if all that effort, all the affirmations, all the faking it till you make it, what if it's all been pointing you in completely the wrong direction? What if confidence is actually a signal, a frequency you're sending out long before you even say a single word?
So that brings us right to our first section, the confidence lie. We're going to totally deconstruct the old school approach to building confidence and show you exactly why it so often leads to burnout, not a breakthrough. Okay, so at the very heart of this lie are two totally different ways of operating. On one side, you've got force. You know this one. It's the grind, the hustle, the constant pushing and struggling. It's loud, it's needy, and it leaks energy everywhere. But on the other side, you've got power. Power is different. It's about alignment. It's quiet, it's solid, and it doesn't chase, it attracts.
And you know where operating from force leads? Straight into this, the exhaustion trap. Every single action you take from a place of fear or scarcity, every panicked email, every late night, it's like you're broadcasting a signal that tells the universe, I don't have it. And guess what? The universe just obeys. It's a cosmic law. The harder you chase, the faster it runs away from you.
So if pushing and grinding isn't the answer, then what is? Well, that brings us to section 2, where we get to the core secret of all of this. You are fundamentally, scientifically made of pure energy.
And look, this isn't some nice, fluffy idea. This is literally rooted in physics. Just think about Einstein's legendary equation, E equals mc squared. What's it really telling us? It's saying that energy and matter are just two sides of the same coin. Matter is just energy that's been condensed, slowed down. You could even call it frozen light. And this means your thoughts, your feelings, they aren't just stuck in your head. They are energy broadcasting out into the very same field that creates reality itself.
So here's the really crucial takeaway. You are not a solid object. You're more like a process, a dancing pattern of energy. Quantum physics tells us that our atoms are 99.99% empty space. What you feel as your solid body is just an energy field, vibrating just slowly enough to create this very convincing illusion that you're solid. Wild, right?
And you know who was way ahead of his time on this? The one and only Nikola Tesla. Long before we had the fancy instruments to prove it, geniuses like him already understood the blueprint of reality. He knew the secrets weren't in the solid stuff we can see, but in the invisible forces that shape it all: energy, frequency, and vibration.
Okay, so this isn't just philosophy, right? It's measurable. In section 3, we're going to dive into the hard science behind your personal energy signal and how, believe it or not, it's being read by everyone around you all the time.
So let me just throw a number at you. A really staggering one. 5,000 times. What on earth could be that much more powerful than anything else in your body?
And here's what that number is all about. Researchers at the HeartMath Institute made a groundbreaking discovery. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field that is 5,000 times stronger than the one generated by your brain. It's so powerful, it can be measured up to 10 feet away from your body. Your heart, not your brain, is your primary broadcasting antenna to the universe.
So what does this actually mean for you? It means when you walk into a room, people aren't reading your clothes first, or your title, or your resume. No. They are reading your energy field. Their nervous system is picking up on the frequency you are broadcasting before you even open your mouth to say hello.
And here's the translation. When your heart's field is smooth, rhythmic, and orderly, what scientists call coherent, it reads as confidence, it reads as safety, it reads as leadership. But when it's chaotic and irregular because you're stressed or full of doubt, it literally broadcasts risk. It sends a subconscious signal to everyone else's nervous system to back away.
So how does this signal actually shape the reality you see? Well, your brain has this incredible built-in filter called the reticular activating system, or RAS for short. Its job is to filter out all the noise, and it filters out over 99.9% of all incoming information, just to show you what it thinks is important. And what does it think is important? Whatever matches the frequency you're broadcasting. You broadcast lack, your RAS will show you proof of lack everywhere. You broadcast confidence, and it will highlight every single opportunity for you. It's your personal reality filter.
Okay, so if we're all walking around broadcasting a signal, the million-dollar question is, how do we consciously tune the station? Let's get into it in section 4.
with some practical, actionable ways to become the master of your energetic signal. All right, the state we are aiming for, the sweet spot, is something called heart-brain coherence. This is that magical state where your heart and your brain literally synchronize their rhythms, creating this incredibly powerful harmonious signal. In this state, your broadcast instantly shifts from chaos to confidence, and your whole system just operates at peak efficiency. And believe it or not, getting there is way simpler than you might think. 3 steps. First, just focus your attention on your heart and imagine your breath is flowing in and out of it. Second, actively generate an elevated emotion. Think of something you're grateful for, a moment of pure joy, deep appreciation. Really feel it. And third, while you're holding that amazing feeling, declare your intention, not as something you hope for, but as if it's already real. That's it. You've just changed your broadcast signal.
Okay, that's great for a morning routine. But what about in the middle of the day? You know, when a sudden wave of stress or that nagging voice of doubt just hits you out of nowhere and threatens to scramble your signal, what do you do then?
For that exact moment, we have a tool called the 90-second reset. See, scientists figured out that the chemical rush of an emotion only lasts about 90 seconds in your body. That is, unless you keep it going by feeding it with thoughts. So when you feel it hit, first, just notice it. Where is it in your body? Second, just observe it, like a curious scientist with no judgment. And third, breathe into it. Just ride the wave. It will pass, and you'll have taken back your power from your autopilot reactions.
So let's bring this all home in our final section. Because when you stop just trying to manage your thoughts and you start actually mastering your frequency, you make a huge transition. You stop being a victim of your circumstances, and you become a true reality architect. So what's the payoff? What's the ultimate results of doing all this internal work? What really happens when you consistently start broadcasting a coherent signal of confidence and alignment? Well, the outcomes are, honestly, they're profound. You start to experience that effortless flow state way more often. You'll notice synchronicities, those lucky breaks, start multiplying because your RAS is now actively looking for them. And best of all, confidence stops being something you have to try to have. It just becomes your natural, default, energetic state.
And this, right here, is the fundamental shift. You get off that hamster wheel of force and hustle. You stop chasing things, clients, promotions, relationships. Instead, you start magnetizing them. Your aligned energy field starts doing the heavy lifting for you, drawing the right people and the right opportunities directly to you.
So if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this. Stop searching for confidence like it's a set of keys you've lost. It's not out there somewhere. It's right here, inside you. It is a frequency, a signal, a resonance. Your job isn't to find it. Your job is to tune to it and then broadcast that beautiful signal out to the world.